We are each other's harvest. We are each other's business. We are each other's magnitude and bond. Gwendolyn Brooks. Grand Rising to my first time viewers, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. So imagine here after the election of President Donald Trump, no matter how you tended to sway one direction or the other, definitely an emotional time. I want to use this meditation as an opportunity to get grounded and recentered, and as a way to funnel the attention and energy that this administration has inevitably evoked into whatever it means for you to be your best self, into those things that you care about the most. Before we start today's practice, if you haven't already done so, please comment, like, and share. If you are on my YouTube for the first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. That will mean a lot to me, and it will greatly help with the YouTube algorithms. So in advance, I thank you. Let's begin. So I'm going to encourage you to first get comfortable and relaxed. Send a breath into your nostrils and then send a gentle sigh out your mouth. Do that a few times into the nostrils, a gentle sigh out your mouth. Just connect with the feeling of your breath. As you settling in, I invite you to become as relaxed as possible. Start by just feeling the sensation of your body. Let's get grounded for a moment. Feel the sensation of your face and your head. And feel the sensation of your arms. And feel the sensation of your legs. Your trunk and your back. And then if you could get just a little bit more comfortable, please do anything you need to do to be just even a little more comfortable. And as much as possible, let's see if we can view this moment with as much objectivity as possible. So in this moment, nothing is good or bad. We're just going to notice things as they are. And so let's practice by paying attention to everything that feels outside of you, everything that feels external to you. So be aware of the temperature in the room and hear the sounds in the room and maybe outside of the room. And there's nothing good or bad about any of that information. Like I said, it's just information. Be the observer, the neutral observer. And then go inside and notice how you're feeling in this moment on every level, how your energy is feeling. and how your emotions are feeling and your thoughts. And without trying to fix it or change it, can you just be the observer of all that information? Go back to everything that feels external and just be curious about everything that feels external, from sounds to smells to sensations, temperature, etc. I'll go back to the internal realm, internal sensations, thoughts, and emotions. So, in this moment, see if you can just be aware of both simultaneously, outside and inside. Just be aware of all things and let it all just be information. Just open up to all the information of this moment. Now, if you could go back to the sensation of your mouth and just feel the plane of your mouth as a sensation, the entire plane of your face as sensation. Just be aware of sensation. Feel your arms, your chest and your back, your pelvis and your legs. And if you could somehow even become just a little bit more relaxed than you are right now, become just a little bit more relaxed. This relaxation is the gateway to open us to the highest version of ourselves. Opening and opening to things as they are is another great way to remove any impediments from us, sourcing a deep power within us to do that which we really care about. So I invite you to either remember or imagine a time when you felt very centered. What does it mean to you when you feel centered, perhaps grounded? Right when the vivis, right when the change abilities of the world come at you, and yet you can stay true to your course, unshaken. Remember a time when you felt centered. See if you can remember what that feels like in your body to feel centered. And if you remember or imagine this time, begin to access the details of your senses to feel that experience, like when you remember or imagine that experience of being centered. Where are you? What's the scene? Are you inside? Are you outside? What do you see in this scene of being centered? What does it smell like? What are the sounds you hear? How does that feel in your body to be centered? What does that emotion feel like of being centered? Now, take on that feeling of centeredness and let that quality begin to move through your body, through your chest, down into your belly, pelvis and your legs, out into your arms, and up into your head, into your whole body, sort of adopts that feeling of being centered. Now imagine with this sensation in the body, you can go on a journey from this place of being centered. And I want to guide you a little bit deeper into your mind, to the realm where you keep your beliefs. So imagine yourself walking down a hallway or down a staircase or something where moment by moment, step by step, you go deeper and deeper, either down a hallway or down a staircase. Further and further, you feel your body move, stepping. This imaginary journey deeper and deeper until you arrive at this beautiful place inside of you. That is the place where you hold all those things you really believe in, your belief center. And independent of anything that's happening in the political realm, look around and notice what you see. What do you believe in? What are those things that you truly care about? What do you believe in? What are the values you believe in? What are the ideals that you believe in? Those things you really care about, things you're willing to do something about. Maybe it's social issues. Maybe it's political issues. Maybe it's values like honesty or integrity, justice, compassion. I invite you to allow some of that passion you feel for those things to rise to the surface and notice where you feel that passion. Do you feel it in your belly or do you feel it in your chest? And notice what begins to happen as you invite that feeling to move to the surface. Something that's really important to you. A couple of things that are really important to you. And if you were to give that feeling a color or some sort of image, naturally allow that color to enter into your mind or that image to enter into your mind, or just be aware of how and where you feel that in your body. Now, if it feels safe for you to do this, I invite you to also invite into this moment the feelings you have about the presidential election, for good or bad. Allow those feelings to come in for a moment and notice that fire, notice that power. It's a celebration or it's a lamentation or frustration or exaltation or whatever. Notice what emotion you feel, what kind of energy that invokes. And imagine you could take this energy like a fire, like an electric ball. Take this emotion like a battery, and you can plug this battery into whatever it is that you care about. Your active sort of movement toward these issues you care about, be that social justice, or be that integrity, or be that an economic principle, or whatever. Imagine showing up as your best self, centered, grounded, driven, focused. With all this energy that this past election has given you in the form of emotion, in the form of passion, imagine fueling these principles, these values, these ideals with that energy. What caused you to act, to be an agent of good for the world? And for a moment, let your mind kind of go to the creative realm. What could you do with this sort of energy regarding these issues? Is there an organization you can contribute some time or some resources to? Is there something you could do in your community to help out with those things that you really care about? Is there an issue that you can spend a little bit more time learning about? fueled from this energy, from this administration. Visualize yourself moving through the world as a ray of light, benefiting the lives of yourself as well as everyone around you with that energy. And notice the way that feels in your body as you visualize that happening. Visualize how this will manifest in a practical, everyday kind of scenario. And imagine what the first simple step is forward for whatever it is you want to affect for the better. Now, holding this drive and this fire with you, I invite you to imagine yourself leaving this chamber of beliefs, your belief center, carrying as a gift this energy with you back down the hallway or back up the stairs. Visualize yourself moving step by step back into the conscious realm, back into the everyday realm. A little something tucked underneath your arm here. I invite you in this moment to again feel your body lying on the floor or sitting on the chair. Beware of the sensation of the body, things that are both external and internal. And let's give ourselves a couple of slow breaths now as we come back into this feeling of our body. And as we do, we will carry with us a little bit of energy to move forward in the positive realm despite anything that's happened. Whether you have been disappointed or pleased by the elections or this administration, we can move forward with power. So I'm going to count down from 5, and at the end, we will finish our meditation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our meditation is over. Namaste. If you liked today's meditation, click the thumbs up button. Somebody gave me fireworks. I haven't seen that effect before on Instagram. Thank you. I love it. As a friendly reminder, we will reconnect tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another guided meditation. This practice has ended. Thank you all for tuning in with me today. At this time, I like to read some of your comments. So on YouTube, I have Miss Pat, being the beautiful cheerleader that she is and supporter. She says, "Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, everyone." And she says, oh, I'm going to sing what she says. Click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Ooh, my voice is still need to wake up. And I'm in the bass ram to this morning. And she also reminds us to comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you for that, Miss Pat. I have Miss Prayer Chaplain on here. Her name doesn't say Miss, but you know, I'm old school. I like that's my sign. Thank you for the heart emojis. And she says, good, grand Monday, rise and meditation fam, exclamation points, hashtag grounded. It's infinity, prayer, peace, meditation, green heart, stars. I appreciate you, Prayer Chaplain, grand rising to you. Thank you all. And then on Instagram, I have Sports Chick, aka Prayer Chaplain, on both platforms. I have Miss Pat on both platforms as well. Thank you, ladies, for the activity on both platforms. As Miss Pat says, grand morning, God, good morning, everyone. With the smiley face, Sports Chick has hashtag global, hashtag center. Now, although we're talking about, I focus more on the elections and the administration here in the United States. This is definitely a global message, because any community that has a governmental center, that has, what am I trying to say, that has some type of politics involved, we could benefit from this. Sometimes what's going with things that go on, especially if we feel that we have had rights taken away from us, it could make us feel powerless. Thoughts and feelings of there's nothing I could do about it could pops in. May this serve as a reminder wherever you reside, that you are never powerless. There's something you can always do. And I love this meditation because it gives examples. What is it that you can do for yourself, for your community, to make it better? What is it that you could do for yourself mentally and emotionally to uplift you? And I love the key component. It says, in case you missed it, is working on being your best self. Never allow anything or anyone allow you to dim your light, allow you to stop being your authentic self. May this serve as a reminder wherever you are on this globe, that you always have the choice to be a light. I'm reading on. Miss Pat, have a good day on purpose. I like that. Yes, we're being intentional today, this moment, doing this practice. All right, so, and with that being stated, I want to remind you all that with all our meditations, but this one especially, we have set the tone for today and the next 4 years with this meditation. I hope you save this somewhere, or you put this somewhere. You have made notes in your journal or whatever. Throughout the next 4 years, we want to come back to this practice. And I may do this practice as a throwback at least 3 more times within this current administration, to remind us that we are powerful and nothing can change that. Now, with that being stated, have a peaceful day, peace and blessings. Mwah!